Imagine a man burdened with the weight of an empire on his shoulders, yet whose inner life was a sanctuary of calm in a storm of chaos. Picture a ruler who fought not only on battlefields, but also within the confines of his own soul, seeking answers to life's deepest questions. Today, we journey into the life of Marcus Aurelius, an emperor, a philosopher, and a timeless beacon of wisdom, whose reflections continue to guide us through adversity and uncertainty. Marcus Aurelius was born in 121 AD into a world where power and peril walked hand in hand. As a young boy in the heart of Rome, he was introduced early to the rigors of public life, a destiny shaped by both fortune and duty. His adoption by Emperor Antoninus Pius set him on a path where scholarly pursuits meshed seamlessly with the demands of statecraft. Even from his earliest days, Marcus found solace in philosophy. Amid the splendor of Rome's marble halls and the intricate intrigues of court life, he carved out a space for contemplation and introspection. It wasn't long before he realized that the real empire he needed to govern was his own inner world. Let's pause for a moment and ask, how do we navigate the conflict between duty and personal peace? Marcus Aurelius provides an answer through his embrace of Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us to focus on what we can control and to accept with equanimity what we cannot. Rising through the ranks of Roman society, Marcus eventually ascended to the throne as emperor, a position that would test his resolve like no other. Imagine standing at the center of a colossal stage with every decision echoing across the vast territories of Rome. His reign, though marked by military campaigns, was also a continuous journey into self-mastery. During his rule, Marcus faced relentless challenges, barbarian invasions, economic strains, and personal tragedies. Yet, amidst these trials, his mind remained anchored by his philosophical convictions. His daily meditations were not just idle thoughts, but a powerful tool, a way to remind himself that regardless of the external storm, his inner tranquility was inviolable. Marcus famously wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." These words, which many of us now invoke during our own struggles, were born from the crucible of his experiences. In facing adversity head-on, he transformed obstacles into opportunities for growth. Consider for a moment the emotional turmoil of commanding armies and managing the relentless demands of an empire. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, to succumb to the pressures of expectation. Yet, Marcus Aurelius teaches us that even in the thick of chaos, one can find moments of quiet clarity and strength. Now, let's delve into what many consider his most significant contribution, the Meditations. Written as a series of personal notes, this work is not a treatise for the masses but a raw and unfiltered glimpse into the mind of an emperor. In these pages, Marcus wrestles with questions of mortality, duty, and the fleeting nature of life. Each entry is a reminder that while the world may seem unpredictable and vast, our inner life is ours to cultivate. He writes about the inevitability of change and the importance of living in accordance with nature, a core tenet of Stoicism. In one reflective passage, he muses on the idea that every moment is a chance to align oneself with the greater order of things. This text has inspired countless individuals across millennia, serving as both a guidebook and a source of solace. Whether you're facing personal setbacks or grappling with broader existential dilemmas, Meditations offers a way to reframe hardship as a stepping stone toward wisdom. Beyond the realm of philosophy and politics, Marcus Aurelius was a man of deep emotions. His writings reveal vulnerability, a candid admission that even emperors can feel fear, sadness, and doubt. In one particularly stirring moment, he reflects on the transient nature of human life, urging himself and us to treasure the present, for it is all we truly have. Imagine standing at the edge of a battlefield, the din of conflict all around, yet finding a moment to pause and ponder the beauty of a sunset or the whisper of the wind. This duality of external strife and internal peace is what makes his story so compelling. It reminds us that our human experience is a tapestry woven with threads of both joy and sorrow. Marcus's story is a call to live authentically. He teaches us that strength is not measured by the absence of fear, but by the courage to face our inner vulnerabilities. It's this understanding that transforms mere survival into a profound celebration of life. Fast forward to today, our world is as complex and unpredictable as ever. Yet, the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius remains remarkably relevant. His philosophy teaches us to distinguish between what we can change and what we must accept. In an age of constant digital noise and rapid change, his insights offer a roadmap to inner peace. Let's explore a few core ideas. The dichotomy of control. Marcus reminds us that while we cannot control the winds of fate, we can adjust our sails. This concept is vital in today's world, where external circumstances often seem overwhelming. By focusing on our responses rather than external events, we empower ourselves to navigate life's challenges with grace, living in accord with nature. For Marcus, aligning one's actions with the natural order was the path to true freedom. In our modern lives, this means understanding and respecting the flow of events, rather than resisting change. It's a lesson in adaptability, one that encourages us to embrace both progress and tradition. Mindfulness and reflection. His practice of daily reflection, of stepping back to observe one's thoughts and emotions, is a timeless tool. In our busy lives, taking a moment for introspection can lead to clarity and renewed purpose. As Marcus would remind us, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. By integrating these principles into our daily lives, we can find a semblance of balance in an increasingly chaotic world. Whether it's in our personal relationships or our professional endeavors, the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius provides a steady compass. Let's step back and consider the narrative of his life. A story filled with trials, triumphs, and moments of profound insight. Imagine the corridors of the Roman palace, where decisions affecting millions were made. Yet the emperor was deeply engaged in personal battles of ethics and morality. His life itself is a narrative masterpiece, a blend of historical events and timeless philosophical inquiry. One of the most engaging aspects of Marcus's legacy is how he wove his philosophical ideas into the very fabric of his leadership. His approach was not rigid or dogmatic. Rather, it was a fluid dialogue between the demands of power and the quest for inner peace. He saw each challenge as an invitation to practice virtue, be it courage, temperance, or justice. Consider his handling of crises. Each military setback, each political betrayal was met not with despair, but with a measured, reflective resolve. His ability to transform personal pain into public wisdom is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. His life invites us to view our own challenges through a similar lens, as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Marcus Aurelius's influence extends far beyond the confines of ancient Rome. His meditations have traversed time, inspiring modern thinkers, leaders, and even everyday individuals striving to live more meaningful lives. In boardrooms and living rooms alike, his words echo as a call to mindful living. modern self-help and leadership philosophies often echo his teachings. Think about the idea of leading by example, or the importance of maintaining composure under pressure, concepts that Marcus practiced daily. His life serves as a bridge between the past and present, a reminder that wisdom, when lived authentically, never loses its luster. His legacy is not confined to dusty history books. It is a living, breathing philosophy that continues to inform and inspire. Each time you face a personal setback or a moment of self-doubt, remember the emperor who, despite wielding immense power, always turned inward for guidance. His example challenges us to ask, how can I, too, cultivate strength in the face of adversity? Let's translate these timeless lessons into our everyday reality. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's easy to become overwhelmed by factors beyond our control. But what if we, like Marcus Aurelius, learned to focus on our own inner virtues? Imagine starting your day with a few moments of quiet reflection, a personal meditation on gratitude and purpose. Picture yourself approaching challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities to practice resilience and compassion. This isn't just ancient philosophy, it's a practical toolkit for modern living. Consider the following practical steps inspired by Marcus's life. Morning reflection. Begin each day by contemplating your priorities. Ask yourself, what is within my control today? How can I act with integrity and courage? Embrace adversity. When faced with difficulties, pause and reflect. Remind yourself that every challenge is a chance to grow. As Marcus put it, the impediment to action advances action. Mindful detachment. Practice detaching from the outcomes you cannot influence. This doesn't mean indifference, but rather a focused energy on what truly matters, your response to events. These simple yet profound practices can transform how we experience life, fostering a sense of inner calm amidst external turbulence. One of the most powerful themes in Marcus Aurelius's writings is his contemplation of mortality. Unlike many who fear death, he viewed it as an essential part of life, a reminder that every moment is precious. In his meditations, he often mused on the transient nature of existence, urging himself to live fully in the present. Imagine standing at the edge of life's vast ocean, acutely aware of the impermanence of every wave and ripple. This perspective is not morbid, but liberating. It compels us to cherish every breath, every encounter, every fleeting moment of beauty. Marcus's reflections encourage us to ask ourselves, what legacy will I leave behind? How can I live in a way that enriches not just my life, but the lives of those around me? His insights on mortality serve as a profound reminder that life's true value lies not in its length, but in its depth and authenticity. In a world obsessed with endless distractions, his call to mindful living is both radical and deeply necessary. As we near the end of our journey through the life and philosophy of Marcus Aurelius, let's reflect on the enduring call of Stoicism. His teachings are more than historical curiosities. They are active, living guides for anyone seeking to navigate the complexities of modern life with grace and resilience. Marcus's approach was simple, yet transformative. Accept what you cannot change, focus on what you can, and always strive to act with virtue. His legacy invites us to look inward, to build our own inner citadel, a place of unshakable strength and wisdom. In times of uncertainty, when the world feels tumultuous and unpredictable, Marcus Aurelius reminds us that our inner state is the one true refuge. His life, filled with both grandeur and struggle, shows us that the path to peace lies in embracing life's impermanence while committing to our highest ideals. Now, I invite you to take a moment for yourself. Reflect on the lessons we've explored today, the wisdom of an emperor who balanced power with humility, struggle with introspection, and duty with compassion. Ask yourself, how can I apply these timeless principles to my own life? Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." These words are not just echoes of ancient thought, but a clarion call for us to harness our inner power. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the life and legacy of Marcus Aurelius. I hope his story inspires you to explore your own inner landscape, to find strength in vulnerability, and to embrace the journey of self-discovery. If you found this exploration thought-provoking, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's continue this dialogue, drawing on the wisdom of the past to light our path forward. Until next time, keep seeking, keep questioning, and above all, keep growing.